Hey guys, what's going on? Tyson here, and today's question comes from Mark, and it's, what is the best diet to start out with when you want to start losing weight, right? When you want to lose that stubborn belly fat, when you want to start getting into shape, what's the best diet to follow? Is it intermittent fasting? Is it, the 5-2 diet? Is it paleo? There's so many different diets out there, and we're always looking for the one simple solution. But what I think is a more manageable approach for you to start losing belly fat isn't to just completely go on a strict diet and then try and restrict yourself from everything you like. Instead, think about what are the small changes you can make on a daily basis that's going to have the biggest results. I always say to my clients first, start keeping a food diary before anything else. Become aware of what you're eating, because if you want to start all of a sudden jump on a diet but you aren't even aware what you're putting in your body, how do you know what you need to change? Instead of trying to deprive yourself from all the food you love, you might need to only make a couple of small changes here and there to really get the results you're after. So starting off the food diary is more important than starting to go, all right, I'm just going to go on a strict paleo diet, or I'm going to go on the intermittent fasting diet. Now these things are effective and they work, but if you're in this for the long run and you want to permanently lose belly fat, don't keep looking just for the one diet, because you don't want to stick to that for the rest of your life. If you have to take foods that you love out of your eating, so if you say, oh, I'm never going to be able to have pizza again, what's the point in that? Like, life's meant to be lived. You can still lose body fat, look great, and enjoy the food you love. It's just about making sacrifices along the way and then having things in moderation. So once you start to keep a food diary, what I suggest you do next is to choose one thing that you can change in your diet. Do you need to add more vegetables in? Do you need to take away a beer at night time? Do you need to cut out, if you're having 4 or 5 beers, do you need to have 4 beers instead of 5 beers? Just making small changes that you can stick to is going to help you lose stubborn body fat. I'm telling you, I've got a client, Steven, who he still gets to drink every weekend. He just made small changes over time and he's lost over 10 kilos. So think about what are something you can do, whether it be adding something in or taking something away that's simple, but you have to be also able to follow that for at least 2 to 4 weeks. That's not really sexy, is it? No, that's not really going to sell. That's not me telling you to go and buy this program or that you're going to get ripped super fast. No, but I'm telling you right now, it's going to work if you follow it. So what I want you to think about is whatever you can do, can you stick to that every single day for 2 to 4 weeks? And now you're probably thinking, oh, well, that seems pretty easy. Yeah, well, why don't you do it? Why won't you commit to saying, okay, I'm going to cut out, instead of having 4 beers, I'm going to have 3 beers a night. Instead of having 2 sugars in my coffee, I'm going to have 1 sugar in my coffee. Not no sugars, because if you completely cut out no sugars, then you're probably not going to enjoy your coffee as much, and then you're probably not going to stick to it. So find something you can stick to for 2 to 4 weeks. Mark it off your calendar every day. Every day I'm going to be able to have veggies at lunchtime. Every day I'm going to have 4 beers instead of 5 beers. Whatever that one thing is, and just focus on that. Don't get too excited about, oh, I'm going to jump on the next thing now, until you can follow that for 2 to 4 weeks and then make the next change. Because at the end of the day, you're making small changes, lifestyle changes that are going to help you permanently reduce belly fat. That's the question of the day, guys. I hope it was helpful. If you have any other questions, make sure to comment down below. And also, get your free ebook. Get your free chapter in my ebook. Click on the button below, and I've got a free chapter on the truth about six-pack abs. Give it a read and tell me what you think. So guys, I'll speak to you next time.